Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
Men say I want too much, that I'm asking for perfection. That's too much responsibility just for an erection. Not just of your pineal gland, my orgasm at hand begins way before we hit the bed. Way before we get naked, it's in our eyes, how they speak. The bravery of you allowing me to see you weak, we mutually meek, seek to achieve higher peaks in those conquered in between the sheets. Don't get it twisted. I want to be your freak. I just don't want to fuck a dummy. It leaves you so incomplete. My goodness is to be deserved, not based on time, but action. Not based on potential, but satisfaction. So simple to satisfy if you just comply with my simple needs, compliments, and consideration. Don't take much to feed the female ego. I'm full aware of the holes at every corner store and every form of tryst. But when you in my presence, them bitches don't exist. It's just about having regard for how I feel. I understand the appeal. I'm not blind. Even if I was, I would still feel the auras, the spirits, the energy so strong you're damn near faint. You can always recognize, nigga, but use some restraint. Let all your desire be for me. If you constantly looking for greener grass, then why should I be free? Free to love on you real good, like on the hood of your car in the Publix parking lot, freaking you whenever I get hot, random fellatio on the spot, in a stairwell on your way to work, screaming how good it hurts, marathon love-making sessions, fuck my legs, my whole body jerks, sensual seizures created by the manifestation of genius, Caucasian men popularized, but black men have mastered cunnilingus. I need it. It's a priority, the zenith to the female majority. Ain't nothing like it in the world to flicker your tongue against my pearl. And you ain't done when I come. The fun's just begun. You don't even slack up until I'm on the run. Sighing and moaning, pulling the sheets off the bed. Nigga, you know you got some fire head. But that's what keeps me twisted. You know you can't be resisted. And I'd be remiss if I allow this opportunity to pass. It's hard to give up this ass when I'm struggling for cash. See, I need a man who sees a need and meets it, delivers. Man of his word who keeps it sacred, holds me so high when I hurt he peeps it, never wants me to feel worried, scared, defeated, or depleted by the demons that dwell and attack. Always a killing season, especially when our joy and prosperity is detected. I need a man well armored, wealthy, because he's spiritually connected. It's reflected in the life he lives, the lies he doesn't tell, the smile he gives, the effort to know me well. I'm not asking for a fairy tale, but dreams come true. All I'm asking for, baby, is the best of you.
You can't keep hanging curtains in the living room when somebody burning down the back of the house, I was told. Making it look acceptable for folks to see, but the second you open the door, secrets rush out like they were never secrets at all. Victoria done fucked around and told everybody.
You ain't even have to dig through the dirty laundry for the truth to come crawling out. You can't keep pretending everything okay, dressing it up, throwing on your Sunday's best when everything around you is burning down to ash. Can't keep throwing roses on rubble, spraying perfume on smoke, living in a delusion, polishing the walls while the floor is caving beneath you. See, curtains don't hide the fire, and sexy clothes can't cover the ruin, and masks, they don't survive the heat. So don't act surprised when the whispers grow teeth, when the fairy tales you painted peel back into the flames are too bright to be ignored. That's the thing about secrets. See, once the match is struck, they belong to the fire, and the fire tells everything. I ain't have to say shit. Letting the ash spread where the truth can't be buried. Don't keep asking me why I'm hot. I'm okay with the flames because, baby, I was born through the fire. And while you keep staging heaven in between the hells, I'll be standing in my truth, using those same flames to get lit, watching illusions burn, knowing the only real thing is what survives her flame. And, baby, that's me. And that's my peace.
Step right up. Welcome to Heartbreak Island, where everything you wish for doesn't come true, where eulogies are written before love begins. Just lonely matrimonies with the ghosts of past loves where God doesn't even bless the dead. This is a walking graveyard, worse than the last bus stop, a dead end, just like a dead heart. Do you know your heart? Do you know that heartbreak scars the heart like a wound? Do you know your heart is a human record player? That's why skips a beat when in love, with scratches and screams when broken, worn out from the constant misuse with no love or care, or the static your body starts to feel when it starts to go cold and numb. We call it the silent killer, a walking death as some must call it. I must be the walking dead. Because I wish I had selective Alzheimer's. I am so fucking tired of getting my heart repaired, to be broken again, to be alone again, not be thought of again, to be replaced so easily without any remorse. I don't think I ever gotten buried properly, just an open grave with no casket and no one giving me flowers or tears. And you know what's funny? I can see myself giving a pimped out grill before a ring. That's fucking crazy. But I gotta remind myself in paradise, look around. There's nothing but parasites. How fucked up is that? In a hell with angels that are actually demons? Do you know where my demons are? They ain't visual to the naked eye. They're tucked away in fragments I call poetry. A broken carousel of memories and a high trigger that loves hitting my triggers randomly. And we can't forget about the food. The best thing on the menu is nothing at all, just like how I feel. But I still pray for all the souls on my island to find their love again. But I'm too scared to beg for me. I don't remember. I don't think God will answer my prayers, or I'm too scared of fucking it up again. But nevertheless, this heart still beats with love, even though love died a long time ago for me. Yet I'm still in love with a love that hates to look at me. But maybe this poem might change their mind and take me away from Heartbreak Island. So once again, welcome to Heartbreak Island. Please watch your step, and I hope you don't enjoy the stay home.
Last year, I learned how to stumble, how to trust in the fall, not knowing what was going to happen next, but knowing God got it all. We walk this road together. We grow closer every day. Started working on my faith, healing wounds along the way. One day we got to talking as we often do. He said, everything's going to be okay, but you got to believe it too. You received your instructions. So please do what you're told. I know that you're scared, but baby girl, you're not alone. He said, you know, I'm always with you. You know, I dwell inside. I know your mind and your heart, so there ain't no need for you to hide. No more need for those lies, the guilt, shame, or disguise. No more need to numb yourself, because I can ease that pain. You know that saying, my child, what comes after the rain? Yeah, but you got to make it there. You can't stop now. Yeah, I know it's hard, but I got big plans for you, my child. So you got to do your part. He said, I know you have your doubts. I hear your questions and all those worries, but it's all in my timing, so there ain't no need for you to hurry. I said, I hear you, God. I promise you I do. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, but I know that I need you and I feel your presence right here with me. So thank you for being by my side to catch every tear that falls and to always dry my eyes, to catch me when I'm falling, even though I never like to stumble. You give me experiences that keep me grateful and also humble. Say you got big plans for me. God, I could hardly wait. I promise to do the work while I await my fate. See, you've been speaking to me. You've been speaking to me for a while, but I couldn't really hear it. I had all that noise going on, but thankfully you cleared it. Every wheel you steered it, every weakness you revealed it, every hurt you healed it, every obstacle you veered it. So although I often fear it, looking back I can revere it because you have lifted my spirits. Now I get to tell my testimony to anyone that hear it. Woo! Woo! Thank you, God. Yeah, you got big plans for me, bigger than anything I fear, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you gonna do for me this year. Poem.
I ain't preaching, but I
You just gave yourself.
my daddy a hero, he saved sinners. Feeding the masses off his daily bread, God done made me a breadwinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, okay. Satisfied with the food on my plate. Count my eggs and I stay out the way. It don't matter if they hatch or they don't. I'm getting chicken out them either way. Brick by brick, I was made for it. Got down on my knees and I prayed for it. Matriarch in my soul from birth. I don't play about them girls I birth. Breaking chains up in heaven and earth. Generational blessings, not curses. That's what's promised in these Bible verses. Satan, get thee behind me. Not a game, so don't try me. Stay off the TV and the internet. That ain't nothing but the blind leading. Might have ignored some signs, but I ain't never been blind. Hindsight, insight, and foresight. My people's got divine leaders. Visions infinite. I'm creating. Death is not so my time I'm taking. Got a well on me, never tap out. And love on people even when they be hating. Haters do need love too. And trust me, baby, I love you. And ain't a thing you can do about it. So you might as well love too.
Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch. Yeah, boy. Y'all see me almost get her that. You know I be wanting to hit my flyer real fast, like, but she was like, not today. Hold up. But welcome back, family, to another week of Uncut Dopeness, right here on Poppy's Poetry Corner, where the mic stay lit and the words hit different. This show is brought to you by Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. Y'all already know the ad.com to get you some, because we keeping you fresh, smooth, and soulful like the vibes we about to bring tonight. And oh yeah, this week right here might be special because tonight it's ladies' night and the vibe is right. Remember what I said. I seen somebody back there vibing with me because y'all already know we got all ladies tonight. So the queens are taking over the mic. Well, on the rewind, if y'all just saw it, last week we played. It was the fierce and fearless Lady Siren. And on that spotlight that y'all just saw, that was the one and only Georgia Me. If you missed last week, boy, we was in this thing lit and long. So make sure y'all tap in. But if you new to the vibe, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you know when we lit. And if this your regular wind down, man, thank you and welcome home. Boy, y'all already know we about to get into it. So get everything you need, because the show is about to start right now. Is we doing it? Hold up, Shim. You know I got you. Let's go. Oh yeah, y'all know we up like the sun. Season 3. What you thought? You thought we weren't coming with great poets and books? No. Hold up. They got it all. Let's go.
He knows so shameless hosting.
Be on the corner too.
So you know that shit is tight. That corner's a bad.
Oh, they some bad mother suckers on here tonight. So I'm loving this. If you don't stop disappearing from that camera, come on back into the room, Jewel. You know I was waiting on you. I'm over here procrastinating. There we go. Come on in the room. There it is. Whoop, there it is. I think she's ready now, man. Y'all already know. Jewel Michael is an independent artist using her work to promote wellness, God, and social justice. She's currently working on her first poetry book and merch line, both dropping soon, y'all. But y'all can support her by subscribing to her Subtrack for Poetry newsletter and through Pieces That Feed the Soul. And tonight, you can do all that plus hit the comments, because guess what, y'all? She on the corner right here tonight. So y'all give it up for Jewel Michael. You know, I had to find the button. What up, queen?
Hi, thank you for that dope introduction. Thank you for
You know
having
how
me,
we
y'all.
coming on the corner, man. I seen you down there getting your dance on too, and I was singing out.
Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
ladies' night.
Come on, man. The feeling's right. I can't sing, but I love to act like I can. So I just be coming in the room with verse sometime that ain't poetry. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple questions for you, of course. So first of all, let's talk about the newsletter and the things that you got going on. Tell the people how to tap in with you.
Yes, thank you. So I am on Substack. For y'all that don't know, it's pretty much social media, but for those that like to read, those that like to get the news, those that like to get some thought pieces, or just like to share other people's stuff, right? If you're not trying to share your own, you can go tap in with other people, let them educate you, let them give you something to think about, give you something to support. There's also people that I support within mutual aid funds, and so I post stuff like that. If somebody has something going on, I know there's different folks that are struggling overseas. There's people that are struggling because of wars going on and all these other political things that we're not going to get into tonight. But y'all know it's a lot going on in this world. So I'm just trying to support how I can. I don't have the
I love
biggest
that.
skill.
It sounds like a community vibe, and she's trying to
Yeah,
build just not her community, but also outside communities can become one community. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. Definitely, your artistry is rooted in both faith and activism. How do you balance those worlds in your poetry?
absolutely. So I like to just do whatever comes to me. My faith is really big, and I feel I was called to do this work, and people have affirmed that by telling me they were inspired by things that I shared. So as I'm healing, I was called to heal out loud and just be real with y'all and give y'all whatever I'm going through today. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. I listen to somebody that say we healing them, we especially not killing them. It's Chris and T,
Okay.
so just healing out loud. I love that. With your first book and merch on the way, congratulations, by the way. What message do you hope people carry with them when they support your work?
Thank you. Yes. So I'm hoping that people can also be less ashamed of things that they've gone through, right? We all need to feel like we are understood. And so I'm hoping that through my work, people can feel less alone, just like how a lot of artists that I looked up to, the reasons I started following them was because their stuff was raw and I got to know them through that. So that's what art's really supposed to be about, is being fearless and connecting with people and making them feel something. So, yeah.
Say that. I mean, I love that. So with that being said, what's the first piece you getting into tonight?
All right, y'all. So this one a little short. It's called Slaying My Dragons. This is actually going to be something from my book.
Uh-oh, y'all, hold up. So you already know what it is. Hold up. P.P.C exclusive. Right here, it's
Okay.
gonna be book. Shh. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, Slaying My Dragons. I know I need to get this out, but I'm not sure how. When I open up my mouth, the words won't come out. I try to journal about it, but I get writer's block, a poet lost for words, but full of thoughts. I want to tell my story, but I don't fully know it yet. It's crazy how a brain can blur memories as a means to protect. Protect me from crumbling under the weight up on my chest, so I don't have to deal with nightmares that steal my rest, so I don't have to deal with ideations about an early death, so I don't have to live with this shame, this fear, or this regret. And although sometimes I wish I could once again forget, I know that I cannot let my enemies win. So I choose to face my demons. I've learned to look them in the eyes. They're actually very cowardly to my surprise. See, the monsters I know, they don't hide underneath beds. They live in our communities. They get into our hearts and our heads. They hide behind masks, but I know what they are, and I know what they've done. They think they may hide and get away with it, but justice will be won. I'm a prophet following God's plan, so I no longer have to run. Slaying my dragons was just my first quest. The journey has only just begun. Poem.
Boy, you sure ain't write that, because that shit right there was facts, 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 facts.
She don't know you didn't write it, but it was some fact. You heard it in there slaying them demons as she moving along, and I'm loving. You know what I'm saying? My neck gets loving that she just popped back in this thing. And I'm talking about, can we say right on time? Right on time, yo. My next guest is a self-published author of Jonathan's Drinking Music and is working on her second book, Inner Demons and Affirmations, writing since the age of 10 and to overcome dyslexia and trauma. She continues to use poetry as a tool for healing. She also co-hosts Cyber Sundays every first Sunday with another one of my favorite poets, Tiara Nicole, and she runs raffles and for the performances, yo. It's Bonita, and baby, she ain't new to this, she true to this, so let's go. Yo, yo, yo.
Hello, hello, hello. I just spit, right? Sorry.
Yeah, man, you already know we lit in this
Okay.
thing. Hold up, I got a couple questions before you go. Because you know, we had to miss the little speed round. You know, it sped on by you. You know what I'm saying? But I know.
The wind and the thunderstorms.
No, it's okay. As long as you in the room, the storm had done blew her away, y'all. Like what's that? Dorothy. Oh, never mind. So you started writing at the age of 10 years old as a way to heal. How does poetry carry you through your journey today?
Man, so like you said, I was writing poetry to heal, and I was 10 years old, and I'm 36 now.
I'm telling the people your age, you look good, girl. Don't worry about it. No.
Thank you. You know, black don't crack. So
if you don't smoke it, now hold up.
Hold up. Where's my I don't know. I'm probably gonna lose power again. Really, since writing since the age of 10 and having the same thought process and feelings that I do, now being older, you know how when people are always telling you something and you're like trying to focus on something, and so like now when people are telling you something while you're trying to focus on something, you're just like, wait, hold on, and then you look around, you're the only adult in the room.
Got it.
And you're just kind of like, because you always knew you were somewhat of an adult or whatever the case may be, and you're just like, wait, when did that happen? Where's the uncle?
10-year-old? What happened to the 10-year-old?
What happened to the 10-year-old? And I was like, wait a minute now. So was that me? Was that you, or whoever the case may be? But I'm looking around the room and it's just me.
Dad.
Or whatever space that I'm in, and it's just me. And so I'm just like, hold on. Wait, so maybe are you telling me to walk backwards and I need to reevaluate? Because, throughout that time, people die. My mom, your mom passed away, I think you said 3 years ago. My mom passed away over 10 years ago. And even with her death and our relationship and how long it's been, till this day, I'll be like, oh, that's what she meant?
right. You're gonna catch those jewels forever, like, because now you can actually understand what she was saying back then that you couldn't really comprehend. So yeah, definitely on that. So it's just walked this whole journey with you, and I appreciate you telling us and showing us how it's walked with you like that. With your second book, Inner Demons and Affirmations on the Way, what shift or growth do you hope readers will see compared to your first one?
Compared to my first one, actually, which was on accident, but at the same time on purpose. So the woman who I call my mother is my aunt, who is my father's sister. My birth mom, she out there somewhere, okay?
Hey, your mom is your mama. You keep going.
She there, but she gave me siblings, and I'm the oldest between the birth mom side and the daddy side.
Oh, I was talking about the one who raised you, but keep going.
We can count her too. So with my dad's side, right? And that's his sibling, but she raised me. And then 16 years later, my Gemini sister, who's a May Gemini, she pops up, right? And so with my own history and that age gap, and her being my aunt, and whatever my history was, she was just like, okay, so I took care of you. And I'm like, right? And she was like, you about to be 18, right? I'm like, She was like, so just like I took care of you, you and I are going to help your punk ass daddy and take care of your sister. What? I'm a senior in high school and everything, right? So, but because they grew up in the same way, same household, but they're two different people. And when I tell you, when I say my aunt, I mean my aunt. She lived in apartment number 2 and I lived in apartment number 3.
Yay. It take a community and it take family, but
right. So she had boys, right? And so my dad had me.
And it forced you to make the book come out with the book.
So because my punk ass daddy, like she would say, said, you can never make any money with writing. You can't do nothing. Okay, fast forward to when I do this book. All right, since I can't make no money in writing, right? And you're my punk ass daddy, meaning you're my number one op. I'm gonna name my book.
Not number
one. You can't see it because of the green screen. Jonathan drinking music, right? Okay, so and now.
Oh, well, we played it. Don't worry, Shim played it. So the book that was in the green, that was at the beginning. There it is, the beautiful book it is. Y'all seen it at the beginning of the show. That's definitely Bonita. So make sure that y'all tap in and get y'all some. And we can talk about this all day, but I'm not going to let you.
Yeah.
So since I'm not going to let you, what's the first piece you going into tonight? And is it out the book?
So basically, the first book is a diss book, poem, all kinds of poems to my punk ass daddy, like my mama would say. And the second book is kind of correlating between the two because yes, I got my punk ass daddy, but you were there too. So let me compare and contrast Who's
Yo,
the
I didn't think
genius?
she was gonna say that. She done wrote a whole disc. Just, I mean, when you put it in the book, you can't erase it. It's over with. He gonna be able to read it, and guess what? She made her add some money
Hmm.
because his
But
papa had said
and
she
also
couldn't
too,
do it.
just like if she were to read it because she's passed on, I have sisters on both sides, and I'm the oldest, and there's age gaps. So whether
Right.
they hate me, him, her, or even my birth mother, whoever it is, it's documented and it's in print. So you can go ahead and find the answers if you want to.
That part, I love that part though. You know what I'm saying? So it passes down from generation to generation. So basically, from one book to the other, you'll see her petty go away and the growth come through. Let's go. So what's the first piece you give it to us?
So this one is called Flowetry.
Flowetry. Let me get out of here so she can let it flow before she
Thank
lose
you.
her power. Y'all see me trying to rush her.
Thank you, Mama. Look, stay the fuck away from me so I can do this piece, okay? No. Flowetry. I popped all balloons filled with my cloudy darkness to mix my rain of color, creating a background filled with many hues, feeling its vibrant warmth, slight humidity filling the air, the aftermath from many bellows of laughter. No more hollow, dark tunnels, no more sounds of cries that sounded like faulty, leaky, steamy pipes, highlighting each brick, each step, repeatedly, singing, smiling with glee. Alphabet will be proud. No show tunes, Joe Scott's Golden, Go Applebee's Closer, Vivian Green's Emotional Roller Coaster. That era of Girlfriends, VH1 Soul, was epic, magic. Pay attention to what your soul responds to, not just your fight or flight. Sprinkles of future predictions now mixed with nostalgia, gratitude. Looking back at your life as Lynn, now trying to perfect your flexi rod curl pattern like Joan. Your own words filling pages like Maya's "Oh hell yes." Mindset of Tony Childs taking in your personal growth results. Allow your intuition to be the deciding factor, safety net. Taking a leap of faith, free falling into abundance, Peter Pan with the mindset of an assassin, drawing the character I choose or want to be next. I often say that I am changing the narrative of my story, which is true. But multiple things can be true at once. I'm changing the narrative of my story while being present with my soul. That's that piece.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
Hey man, I actually love the piece she just did. It was dope. I hope y'all caught everything she was saying. She was throwing some jewels out there. As always. Man, y'all already know my next person coming up. Nah, she definitely is not new to this. She true to this every season. This family right here. So y'all know I am. And let's go. Skittles is a multi-talented, multi-genre poet, personal trainer, martial art artist, stunt woman. But I'm telling you, and the list go on. And actress. She's in the Hall of Fame athletes, five-time Team US competitor, and part of an all-women's poetry collective, Splash Squad. Known for her versatility, she brings energy and unpredictability to every stage she steps on. Time for y'all to taste the damn rainbow. Y'all call her Skittles, but to me, it's just skit, 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 skit. Let's go. Yeah.
Here, what's goody? What's
Man,
goody? How are you?
you been active than a mug out here in these poetry
Crazy.
streets. So just first, I want to say congratulations. Every time I turn around, you is on a flyer, baby. That means you is working, working, working. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
trying.
Nah, we don't try. We stomp down. We do around here. So I'm loving that. So
Thank you.
you've worn so many hats: athlete, martial arts, actress, poet. How do those worlds collide when you step onto the stage?
I think each one has helped me to be the poet that I am, with being able to articulate, able to be command a crowd, how to be on stage, how to handle pressures. And I think like even with me acting, it has helped with reciting poetry, but I also feel that poetry has helped me with my acting as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go through different emotions and things of that nature. Just with the dialogue, just not with just the physical acting.
Facts. I love that. So being part of the Splash Squad, what's the power of an all women's collective in this poetry scene? Because you don't have a whole lot of them. So what power do you feel like that gives to our poetry scene?
Well, with us, we are actually friends. Like we hang out outside of poetry. We lift each other up. We're always doing motivational talks in the morning before we start our day. We're always checking up on each other. At least one or two of us are together at any open mic. It's rare that one of us is showing up. So we really show up for each other, and you can just see the energy. And on top of it, we also have poetry sets that we all do together. Like one of the most known ones is the menu set, which is an all erotica, sensual poem. So we each have a poem involving a menu on, in the restaurant or whatever. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. So with that being said, where you at next, and what's the first piece you're getting into?
You said where I'm at right
Yeah,
now?
next. No, like next. Where's the next place that people can tap in and see you?
Oh, dang! I have a feature October 10th. I'm sorry, I didn't know what you meant. I have a feature October 10th. I have a slam October 11th. I have another slam October.
There you go, running. Where is the feature? Let's start with that
Oh,
one.
well, my bad. Okay, October 10th is in Philly. The slam October 11th is in Philly. October 17th is a slam in North Jersey, and then I have another feature in South Jersey, October 25th.
So in other words, Philly, North Jersey, South Jersey, y'all stand up and tap in. I'm
Pretty
pretty sure
much.
get pages because she got flyers flying on it,
Yeah,
right?
they're all
So
on there.
y'all make sure that y'all tap in and just, support the poets out here in these streets, just not on the online platforms. So with that being said, what's the first piece you're getting into tonight?
The piece is called Maybe If I Write.
Uh-oh. I be
It's
saying
new
that out.
shit. It's
No,
new shit.
no shit on P.P.C. Let's go.
All right. Writing shouldn't be this hard. Writing for this shouldn't be this hard. But when you're hardly functioning enough to pick up a pen, you start to notice your soul disappearing in front of live canvases, pretending to be here when most days I'm not. Lately, I've been consumed by lifeless echoes of lies that once spoke love into me. Now plagued by the dead memories of their touches, I'm so tired, but sleep has been nothing more than a prison to me. And I'm starting to lose my grip on reality. But maybe if I could just get this out, maybe if I write a little deeper. No. Maybe if I turn my pain into art, you finally understand my therapy sessions. But I think that didn't really do anything. All I learned, I must mute myself to be more digestible, more attractive, less abstract. All I'm really doing is distracting what's really hidden behind the schemes of my metaphors. We live in the ache I feel when maybe if I write a little deeper than last time, I finally be understood, not cast aside like some misunderstood orphan that doesn't know their origin. But I feel I'm gonna be in that casket soon. They want me in that box. They want to box me in. I'm so used to being seen as nothing more than storage bin shifted around, waiting for the next to dump the trash onto. I'm realizing maybe if I didn't write so well, they'll finally notice. But all I keep hearing is take off the fucking shades. But I never hear that shit about Cloud. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. No shade. Or maybe it's about the views, never the person behind the poet. That's it. So I'm guessing my views are a little distorted behind the naked ears. Go figure. So let me humor you. So what if I do take them off? Will you see the torment, see the solitude in my eyes, or just to continue to watch me how my words echo across the stage without doing a damn thing? Writing shouldn't be this fucking hard. Writing for this shouldn't be this hard and painful. But maybe if I write the poem, maybe no, when I finish the suicide note, they'll all finally see me. They'll all see me past the shades. So tell me, fucking tell me, is this deep enough for you? Poem.
Without arms, it's hard to give you a hug, but I'm sending all the love I got. Let's go.
Y'all, I ain't know it was gonna end like that. I didn't shim. Did you? Never mind. It was yeah, but it was no shh. And I definitely understood where she was going with it, and I love the piece skit. Okay, then hold up. Before I even do any of what I'm finna do, let me go ahead and pay a couple bills in this thing. Hold up, which commercial we playing tonight? Yeah, I like rare them commercials, so we go in there.
You need to get the coastal sunflower. You know I got one. I got my lemon blueberry at the bar, and then I just bought some more Henry on scrub. So that's what I thought.
My girl did her big one. Y'all see the keynote? The packaging is nice. Keynote. And y'all, it smells so good. Shout with my girl.
What's Sham? This is Paul Cram, the poet, host of Intellectual Conversations. When it comes to keeping your skin smooth, soft, and hydrated, there's only one name you need to remember. Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs. At the .com to get you some.
Trying to tell you, y'all already know how to tap in. I got some of the dopest poets out here shining, and getting their tea on with this goodness gracious out here. Trying to, where we at with coffee? Because I needed to pop back in for the one time before I spin this thing on back around, man. Give her a couple seconds, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Sometimes we get so hot in here. We blink in, blink out. But you know what I'm going to do for the one time until we give her time? We're going to go on and get Jewel. Come on back up here and drop her second one. And we might have to hit coffee on a bite to bite. Let's go. Jewel.
All right. We getting right into it.
Man, you already know what it is because you know what it is. So,
right. This one,
so what you giving us for the what you giving us for the second, for your second go round on this thing?
All right, I ain't really title of you for real. I just know I feel like talking my shit this day. So yeah.
Sometimes you gotta talk your shit. I mean, and then people don't realize talking your shit reminds you of how far you really done came. Because the person, never mind. I just
all right. Because one of my friends that's watching this, a lot of times she like to say, he's still working on me, okay?
That part is still working. I'm not all the way there. Sometimes I turn another corner and stuff go another way. But here we go. Let's get it.
Talk your soft. Now let's get into it. My whole life I used to play it small, staying quiet, taking up as little space as I can, thinking that it was me and my differences that was the problem and not those that didn't try to understand. I was quickly written off by many, slighted or overlooked. So when I started taking up more space, yeah, it had some people shook as if they ever really knew me. And it started to piss me off. But see, you was trying to get a piece of my wins, but was gone for every loss. And I'm nobody's second option. I don't tolerate that no more. This ain't no hotel lobby. There's no more revolving doors. This is a home now, and not everybody's welcome here. I'm okay with being alone now, because in y'all's absence, everything became so clear. I had to choose me. I couldn't wait for no one else. No one else was going to save me, so I chose to save myself, and I'm not claiming to be self-made. I had lots of help along the way. I'm just giving me my flowers for being the me I am today, and the work is never done. We're only getting started, so no matter what each day brings, I'm going to still show up regardless. I'm going to still be me regardless, because it's a flex to be myself. In a society where somebody always trying to be somebody else. So let me talk my shit, and I'm not asking for permission. I pursue my goals like Rush. Yeah, I got that tunnel vision, baby. I'm moving in my purpose because I've been assigned a mission. I'm walking with intention now. I'm stepping with precision. Alignment and divinity protect me from collision. And to anyone that doubted me, I'm glad I never listened. Poem.
Man, I hope your ass ain't broke, cause that was a stack. Okay, well, maybe it was 100. Okay, well, you kept it a buck, man.
Oh, I like the end of it, especially. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta talk your shh. And she definitely did that in my piece. And I mean, that wasn't my piece. Hold up. That was her piece. But I talk my shit enough. I might have wrote half of that shit. Don't tell nobody. Nah. Let's keep this thing right on going, man. Y'all already know we about to bring Bonita back in this joint.
Hello.
I'm glad that your signal working for you a little bit over there, and it's giving us that. You know what I mean? It's giving right now. It's giving. Don't look at the window no more. Don't look at it. Just
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to focus on the cats, but Miss Badu out here wild, and I want to cuss her out. Anyways, speaking of which, we're just gonna get into this. That's why I got my glasses on, because I can't see in the dark.
That's right. Hold on. She said she done put the glasses on. She got tunnel vision on.
Hold on, just in case, because what you want, Badu? Anyways, okay.
What's the second piece you giving us? Badu, leave her alone so we can go on and on.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Help your mama. I know you probably talking to my mama, but help your mama. I'm doing something right now, girl.
That
Calm
part,
down.
that part.
Calm
Give her a
down.
little space. So what's the second piece you getting into tonight?
The second piece is called Thanksgiving.
Oh, I like Thanksgiving. I get fat and I get to talk about what I'm blessed for. Hold up, I hope that's what you're talking about. Never mind, let me get that.
It depends on the interpretation. Bitch ass niggas couldn't even fuck the trauma out of me. Faking orgasms, hoping for shock therapy. Glad I didn't fuck that bitch. Pray to God I fucked that delicious D. Ride it like a pogo stick, manifesting a field of dreams. No meta Ray-Bans. Believe, receive, achieve. Coming in your dreams, taking a peek at your fantasy, blank and bare. No shock therapy for me again. A little smack on the ass is too hard to ask. A little smack on the ass is too hard to ask for. I thought you liked submissive women. Oh, my bad. That's right. You the one doing the bending. Another one still in the closet. I let him down easy. Not trying to be the source of mass shootings, gender, men going extinct. Shouldn't it be the precinct? Rejected, bricks to the face. Mamas fighting their daughters under a bridge. Apple Watches tracking the last heartbeat on a morning jog. No need to be aggressive, gentlemen. All you needed was consent and to say please. Physical force don't make you a goat, not even sheep. Swine, chitlins, disgusting. I guess I'll come when pigs fly. Allison Sweeney, white jeans, is back again. Kendrick made the massa mad. Football going back to its Confederate roots. Jay-Z and Beyonce continue to tap dance for the devil. Damn, Snoop. I guess it wasn't the edibles. All the maddies trying to rest. Now gotta check. All dumb fucking bitches. I miss being rude. Lori's, Lucy, Satan became overwhelming. Had to stop playing Fezco. R.I.P. Never lose your idols. Mac Miller, I no longer envy you. Miss Grande played a role in wrecking your homeostasis. Wicked never sleeps, attacking you while you search for ease. Guess getting high, waiting to die is no longer the goal. Trend. Fine. I guess we'll just do it ourselves. Thanos and Gamora, allow me grace to update all grimoires left for dead. Bonnie Bennett deserves justice too. Translation, symbols, all kinds of incorrect. Synonyms, antonyms, transcribing, but the English language is so fucking confusing. Oh, that's right. Illusions, loopholes, RICO, pedophiles, not guilty, control. Spiritual witchcraft, not what the tribes chanted predicted, BC and AD, as you wish, genie. Robin Williams' magic carpet replaced with luxury buildings. Hardwood, original threads replaced. Badu, stop. Replaced, all in the name of validation, mental crisis, murderous school children. Supporting, supplying egos and idols, adding to the beast harvest. Timestamps, essence, documentaries, bowling for Columbine. Malcolm Moore, Al Gore, global warming years later, thriving. Fish retaliating, supplying balance. Which planet is the old Kanye on? Where's Tupac's island? Conspiracy theories or truth? We need you, Donda and Afeni. Every decade, revolution carries an essence, presence, environment, lessons on lessons. Algorithm is always keeping track. Android, I swear I'm coming back. Gotta cross-reference some shit. They keep deleting shit. Google no longer my library. Pen to paper. Old school coming back mentally. I see the correlation between preteens, Proud Boys, and training, boots on the ground, clan hitting the ground, meaning symbolisms of race, King Tut, Michelangelo ashamed. But it's all good. Enjoy the fruits you created, but sink all ships. That's that piece.
Oh, what the young folks say less. That's what you need to do, because that poem said it all.
Boy, yes, it did. And I had to go hunt her down, y'all. Because y'all know I'm going to have to bring her up, take her down, and bring her right back up. Because I don't know what she don't leave the corner before we get this product out here. We got to get this product now. So y'all know my next queen, man. She is definitely a creative powerhouse, a mother of two from Detroit. She's featured at venues like Aretha's Jazz Cafe, Detroit Public Theater, and Motor City Soundboard for TEDx. She's an author of Growing Out My Roots series and founder of Energetic Investments, which creates events for poetry on patio, tatted tales, slam jam, slammy jam, and booked the day party. For her, poetry is not just the art, it's her first language and her life work. Boy, y'all better welcome, I take it black. Never mind. Coffee dark and sweet, baby. Yeah, what it
What up,
do?
though?
What's going on? You sat over here patiently and then disappeared. I said, oh no, she didn't. You gotta come on back in this room right here. So you already know I got a couple questions for you right fast. Your poetry has been on stages from TEDx to community spaces. How does your message shift depending on your platform?
I don't really think that my message shifts depending on my platform. I think as an artist, it's our job to make everything palatable for everybody. And if you can't eat it, then it's not for you. But what I do is what I do, no matter where I am.
Oh, I love that. All right, with all the work that you go through, energetic investments, how do you see poetry fueling, healing, a community building in Detroit?
Well, Detroit is one of the most creative cities to ever exist. We are innovation. We are Black innovation. We are, creativity. There is a renaissance happening right now in the city that's so amazing. And Energetic Investments is actually founded because um, I was tired of seeing or hearing the narrative of a starving artist. And I feel like if we all lean into the powers that God gave us and use them for good, then everybody eats.
Hey, say that. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. The drip will actually be tearing Detroit down coming up. So you know what I'm saying? That's going to be definitely a vibe out there. So with that
Yeah.
being said, what's the first piece you're getting into tonight?
So can you pick it for me? Because I can't decide.
You better say, come on, man. What's the
Okay.
choices?
So we got Black, we got Public Education, and we got I've been writing these poems.
Black, public education, and I've been writing these poems.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, well, I'm gonna go with Black because I take it black like you.
Okay.
Hold on, she grabbed the book. She tried and just did.
And
So wait a minute, this piece is coming straight to you out of the Queen's book. So if you need a little sample of what you're gonna get when you purchase the book, you about to get it right now. So let's go. Can we see that? There we go with it. Let's get it. I know y'all saw it at the beginning of the show, but here we go, right here. And yeah, you're right, AK. You can't go wrong with Black, baby. It's in there. Hold up.
okay. Black is not a single color. It is a rainbow without layers. A muse. Mastering peace. Making good use of the blues. Broken crayons overused. Dotting I's and checking boxes, contorting compressed depression into colorful comfort. I propose we stop. You ain't even gotta check that box. You not Black. You are brown or tan, milk, chocolate, overtones of olives, yellows, red to the bone, bold and still mellow, African, American, yet y'all grandma can't recall y'all heritage. All she remembers is tragedy, spinning golden glimpses of our magic within society's puppet strings, severing ties with Africa. As we subscribe to textiles, they pick apart the fabric of our minds, falsifying paradigms, lying on time so the good old days masquerade as history. Black and white screenings for projections of misery, perpetuating crises so the opposition is identity and we trade consciousness with paper energy. Out of our minds with our own imaging. Can't imagine self beyond the limiting reflections offered and glimpses of broken water between the lands of the free. Got my auntie on a box of pancakes selling that image back to me. That I co signed with notes from dead men who supported slavery, provided by a white shepherd to a flock of Black sheep, never accepted, never protected, just herded into ghettos, condemning us all to hell and too afraid to say hello. How long we gonna keep stroking the American facade, putting ourselves aside for a slice of American pie? that we can't even stomach, regurgitating the lack of substance through multimedia streams compromised when it's directed and distributed by the enemy, cornering our differences, blacking out possibilities, complicating our complexions to determine our capabilities. We have to create definition with strategy. Sketch our intent so we don't cry over spilled ink that's been used to choose boxes, selecting which flavor of oppression we'd like to collect our debt in. Objectifying our own objectives as long as it keeps us flexing and we stretch ourselves thin. Like watercolors, wanting to fade into the shades of our canvas without diving deep into its texture, skating by, buying into the separation of self and our egos, stroke us out of our own art so eloquently, reframing the bigger picture until the black border becomes so thick, the colors are hard to see. And we lack the span of attention to picture our own intentions and become as worldly as the box has conditioned us to be. Thank you.
Boy, it take the darkness to bring out the stars, so thank you for blacking out. Yeah, that was hard.
What? And she said it in the piece. She said blacking out, but if you caught it, yeah, she just ran us through a whole generation. Never mind. You right. You can't go wrong with the black knowledge, man. And I love every bit of it. Skid. Let's get it.
Yeah, what's good?
You already know it, man. So what's the second piece you giving us tonight?
It's called and it's new shit again.
Okay, then. She brought new for the whole show, so you know what it is. Let's go.
Relax. Breathe through it. Don't be a pussy now. All that talk earlier now got you speechless, reaching for the sheets. Breathless bites while trying to catch your breath, muffling scritchers within my neck. Please, don't call out to God. This is an unholy experience between two consenting adults. I want to flip that 7 minutes in heaven to nonstop passion with the retention to eventually release your tension. But I'm kind of an asshole, so I'll let you squirm a little bit as I blend Picasso with Tungalingus, causing vertigo. Instead of letting you go into cardiac arrest, I'm gonna shock you back to arousal. CPR just isn't enough. As you start to go into anaphylactic climax, I want you in a euphoric coma. As you grip the edge of the bed while I edge you back into submission, now is my mission to have you call me out my name. No Skittles, yes daddy, buy me harder wolf. All the cues I need to go complete ape shit. That blinds you from pleasure with no breaks, no sips of water, nothing at all until you collapse. Or to have you to just have you beg, whine, scream until you gasping for release. So release, shake, pour onto me. Now that I finally let you come, are you still yearning for me? As you look into my eyes trying to say something, shh, relax until round two. Home.
Oh, wait, that shit, that was so good, man. Just want to tap myself. I'm about to go give Barbie a visit later so we can have some baby dolls, y'all. Oh.
Y'all know we make never mind. Y'all already know before we close this show down tonight. Let me give a couple church announcements in this thing. Don't forget to tap into my brother's station. He took a little bit of a break last night, but last week he had the goddess Charlie on that guy, so you already know it was lit. And yes, you know who I'm talking about. Intellectual Conversations. It's on the YT too. So when you have time, make sure you tap on in. And you already know, man, guess what? Tomorrow it's getting sticky. Yeah, they back. Hosted by the one and only P.P.C, Mystic Pound Cake, and Written in Pain. Yeah, we have good adult conversation over there, y'all. And we do some poetry too. That's on the cafeteria. Y'all know that's where we go eat, the clubhouse. So make sure y'all tap in tomorrow night, 9 EST. What else we got going on? You know what's up? We got Myth and Link coming up next Tuesday. You already know that's where we go. That's also on the clubhouse. house, cafeteria, aka, where we go and we finish those unfinished pieces. And we got dope people in the room that give you dope advice on how to finish those pieces. And it's a much needed room. I love the vibe in there. That's hosted by our very own AK and Miss Lady. And then we got Coffee and Poetry Friday. Start your morning out right with love and lyrics. That's at 10 EST. Make sure that y'all tap in for any of those vibes, man, because you know we love us a good poetry vibe. And they out here. So make sure you get you some, man. And let's go ahead and finish this show on off, man. Let's play us one more commercial break, and then we're going to bring Coffee up here. I'm just waiting on her to, brighten that screen up. And then we're going to bring her on up here. Let's get it. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Hey, guys. I'm Vaughn McCod, and I've been using Coastal Sunflower Body Scrubs for years now.
Style by Gibbs is great. Like, don't get me wrong. It's great. But my personal favorite is the blueberry one.
Well, don't take their word for it, man. We got so many flavors for you to savor. Tap in and get your own. Or ladies, spoil your man a little bit. You know holidays coming up and stuff. Get him some. Or get something that you want to smell on them even better than that. Let's go.
Boy, y'all already know adda.com to get you some coffee. Now, not to get you no coffee. But we do got coffee flavor. We got coffee flavor. But y'all know what's up, man. We about to finish this show on out. How are you going to close us out tonight, Queen?
I'm going to do gold.
Gold. See, she knew how she was closing. She was like, no choices. I thought she was going to come back down the corner like, I'm picking. But no, she like, nah, we living life like it's golden. Let me get out of here. I'm gold.
I'm a supernova force. Can't be unplugged or cut off because it's a never-ending source and never just a one-off. I'm the fabric. We the cloth. I only hang around bosses. I don't take no lumps or losses. It's all a part of the process. It's a part of the flow. And if you just go along, the more you see, the more you know, the more you read, the more you spell, and we be casting missiles blasting out our mouths because we don't stop. We just pass go. It ain't no asking. I'ma take it because it's mine. It was given to me by God. And even if you don't get it, tap your feet and catch a nod because this here be that rhythm. Tip, tap, and boom, clack. Ain't never had no setbacks. I get to work and put my back in it, my soul in it. Be rocking back and forth and seeing ghosts and shit. Ancestors showing up in smoke, my spirit doing the most and shit. I got them hymns up in my kundalini. I got the sauce. I'm about to change my name to fettuccine. I write the scripture. I'm the doctor. Steady aligning chakras. And my daughters, they some mini-me's. I'm cold with it, like the flu, but I'm the remedy. The way I wrap my arms around you, you'd have thought you was some kin to me. Can't help but be a friend to me. And I'm giving it right back. Reciprocity make me wet. And you can get the mop for that. Ain't a thing that exists that's not for me. And I'ma have it. And when push come to shove, I don't fret. I push past it. I am black girl magic. I be conjuring and scheming, trying to buy myself a crib big enough to fit my dreams in. I ain't here for no games, but this life it be a playscape. I write these woes in my words. This poetry is my escape. And I'm not ever too late. I woke up like this. I'm ready. I like garlic on my bread and sausage in my spaghetti. I be eating, flipping, wrist whipping. I was made for this. I'ma go until I quit. And I don't be out here quitting. I'm not choking. I'm just spitting. Mike wet, I said too much. I'm hard like a pop quiz and still too soft for you to touch. Can't grab a hold. I know I'm gold. The light is shining from inside of me. Any jealousy, let it go. I ain't the boat and ain't no riding me. I'm the goat and ain't no hiding me. I'm boundless. See, you think I give a fuck if you not proud of me? I don't be wasting energy on people out here doubting me. You met me where I'm at, but you ain't got to where I'm about to be. Thank you.
But now it ain't no fireman, but that shit was fire, man. Man, yes it was. This whole show was full of what, Chill? I'm looking for, oh yeah, it was full of what? Oh, that black girl magic. Come back, say, oh, that black girl magic. Yo, I love that shit. I love that shit too, Chill, because it was definitely full of all that black girl magic. Tonight was Liddy in the city. Y'all already know how we doing it. Let me close us on out because I done got too excited. Hold up, where the phone at? What? Okay, then let's go. Until next week, keep writing, keep shining, and keep smashing. All that. Y'all know what we say over here. Make sure you wake up with gratitude so it shows in your attitude so you can reach those major altitudes. And guess what, y'all? We out. Thank y'all for tapping in. Love me some y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Keynote's gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know, I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.